Good morning. Good morning. Today is Monday, and I got a lot to do today. Levi's birthday is on Wednesday, and so I would like to make him a birthday sweatshirt or a birthday hoodie for him to wear to school. Um, I have a couple orders I have to do. I got a lot to do. I got to try to figure out what I'm going to do for my live tonight and get that set up. Levi was having a little bit of a rough morning this morning, so we did take him to school, but I'm really thinking they're going to call me. And so I'm going to try to get as much work done as I can before they call me. Hopefully they don't call me, but yeah, Levi's really having a rough time right now in school. I think a lot of it has to do with there's just a lot of turnover going on in the special education department at his school. Like this morning, Clarence dropped CJ and Levi off at school, and I typically take Xavier to school because they go to two different schools and they have to be to school at the exact same time. So I take Zay to school, and then Clarence takes CJ and Levi. And he said when he dropped off Levi this morning, the people that, like, normally for Levi, we have to walk him to his door and we hand him off to his teacher. Well, he said today when he walked him up to the door, he didn't recognize any of the adults that were standing there, and took him into the school. And Levi tends to have a very hard time with that, transitioning with new people, new adults, and things like that. And then he still does not have a certified teacher. He has a sub who is not even certified to specifically teach special education classes. A lot of the paras are doing a lot of the work. But yeah, this is really causing Levi to just have a really hard time in school. And so my aunt, she used to be a para for the school system for like 25 years. She's long retired, but she gave me a list of some places that, she talked to some of her friends that are still in the school systems, and they gave us a couple of recommendations to check out as far as like schools and programs for him that are different, because he goes to a public school right now, and they're just having a hard time, and it's really causing him a lot of regression. And at this point, I don't even think he's learning anything because I'm having to pick him up multiple times or just keep him out of school, and it's just not working. So I also have to call. She gave me a list of facilities to call, so I also have to make a few phone calls, see if I can maybe go up there, meet with them, and figure out what we can do for Levi, because it's a lot. It's a lot going on. So anybody who's an autism mama out there, trust me, I get the struggle. So I'm gonna try to get as much work done as I can. Like I said, I do have a feeling they're gonna call me today, and so I want to try to get as much work done as I can before then. So I'm gonna start by, I want to test out this color first. I have this gold sweatshirt. Well, it's not gold, it's like a mustard, but I want to put black and yellow or black on this. I want to do the made for me design in black. So I'm gonna test out this color or whatever. This is the first thing I'm gonna do. I need to make Levi's file for his birthday hoodie. I want to make him a birthday hoodie, and then yeah, I have a whole to-do list. I'm just gonna go down my to-do list until I get the phone call. And then I also got to figure out my live, if I'm gonna even go live. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna go live tonight. Like I said, I just have a lot going on. I'm gonna try though. I am really gonna try, but that's what I'm doing today. All right, you guys, so I did have to go get Levi. He lasted all of 52 minutes. I literally got a call at 8:50 saying that he needed to be picked up. They even went and got CJ out of his class to see if CJ could calm down Levi, but they said he had been crying for 45 minutes straight. He gets dropped off at 8 o'clock. He had been crying from 8 when he first walked in to when they called CJ down to his classroom to see if CJ could get him to calm down, and he could not get him to calm down. He just wanted to like hug CJ and hold CJ, and they were like, okay, well, CJ has to go back to class, and so I had to go pick up Levi. So Levi's here. And I was stitching this out and I forgot to press record, but it is done. Y'all, me playing with these colors, I love it. I love it. So this is a gold sweatshirt. It's a Gildan, and then I did black glitter, and then I did kind of like the gold thread from Candle Thread. It's not gold, but it's close. That looks so good. It's like I think it's gold. Whenever I have to use something that's gold, this is the thread I grab, which is 87.89. I'm not gonna pull it off my machine, but 87.89 from Candle Thread is like what I would consider to be gold. And I don't think it's gold on the thing though. Look, y'all got like 3 of these. I'll probably give away some in my live, because I don't know how I came to have 3 of them. Actually, yes, I do. So when I first made a Candle Thread order, you know, when you make your first order, they send you one of these, a swatch book. And then when I placed my second order, apparently they thought my second order was my first order, so they sent me another one. And then when I was at Applique Getaway, they were giving them out, so I grabbed another one. But this is 87.89 right here. That looks gold to me. They don't have the colors, but I was looking for like a gold thread, and that was that one or the one right under it. But this is the one I bought, 87.89. I actually need to place another order for some thread. If you wanted to go like this is like that classic gold. If you wanted to go like, I don't know, I wouldn't consider these gold, maybe. No, I think these two are the best versions of gold. Anyways, that's the one I have right here. That's the one that's on this sweatshirt. Okay, so I did this. This is done. This is for me, obviously. Okay, obviously. And then I did stitch out, I did a test stitch for Levi's hoodie. So I didn't add the fabric just because I didn't want to waste it. I just stitched this out on a piece of fabric just to make sure the file worked. So I didn't add my fabric, obviously, but I have some Spider-Man fabric that Demps gave me. I'm going to use the Spider-Man fabric in the 7 and in his name. I just have to go to the store to get him a hoodie because I don't have one his size. So I'm going to go to Walmart first. Because I want to pick up some home wrap, which is the plastic that you put on your windows. I want to try a lion's patch. I got my pulling set back up. My needles were delivered. I just changed my needle. I'm going to put a pause on the wristlets. The wristlets were stressing me out. So I'm going to try this patch. And I was watching, so I saw a video on TikTok. I can't remember the lady's name. Purposefully purposed. So it was something like that. And I'm sorry if you're watching this, I'm so sorry that I don't remember your TikTok name, but it was something like that. And she was making a Steelers patch. And then on Sunday, yesterday, I was watching Charmaine's live, and she was doing a patch as well. That was, I don't know if it was the exact same one. It was a Steelers patch. I can't remember if it was the exact same one as the one I saw. It was very, very similar if it wasn't the exact same one. And then I did go to her Etsy shop, and she does have a Lions one. You know, I'm from Detroit, so I want to try the patch. I've never tried patches before, so I'm going to go to Walmart. I have to go to Walmart anyway to get Levi a sweatshirt to make. So while I'm there, I'm going to pick up the home wrap, which is the plastic, and some felt. If I can't find what I need there, I'll go to Hobby Lobby, but I'm going to try Walmart first because it's cheaper. And I'm going to see if I can finally buy a sweatshirt. Like, if it's not Gildan, if it's something else, I really don't care, because how many times he going to wear a sweatshirt to say birthday boy, right? Okay. So me and Levi are gonna go grab some lunch and then go to Walmart, and then y'all, I don't know if I'm gonna be going live tonight because my internet is not working. I don't know why. I've been having to use my hotspot on my phone to use my internet on my laptop, but it's not fast enough for me to like stream to go live. So I don't know if I go live. I may do a chit chat and just go live from my phone because my phone does work, but I just won't be able to use my laptop. So it's a lot going on. But I'm about to run to Walmart, and then I guess I will come back and make his hoodie, and I'll try to remember to record when I make his hoodie. All right, y'all, good morning. Today is Wednesday. I did not even come up here yesterday. Monday, I was up here. Remember I told you guys, or I don't know if I told you. I don't remember. You guys, when I come in here and I vlog, like let's say I come in and I vlog on Wednesday, I have no idea what I vlogged about on Monday until I'm editing the video, so I don't even remember. But on Monday, I had to pick Levi up from school early. I don't even think he lasted like 45 minutes, but I ended up having Levi here with me. And then after like 3 o'clock, he went home with his dad. Well, his dad said that he fell asleep in the car going to go pick Xavier up from basketball practice, which was 5 o'clock. You guys, my baby slept for 13 hours straight. He went to sleep at 5 o'clock. And he did not wake up until 6 a.m. the next morning. So he went to sleep at like 5 p.m. on Monday. He did not wake up until 6 a.m. the next Tuesday morning. I don't know what was going on. He didn't have a fever. He wasn't acting sick. He didn't have a fever. So I'm not sure why he slept. And it was so out of character for him to sleep like that. But so we just let him sleep. And then I kept him home from school yesterday. Which was Tuesday, and I just stayed at home. So I never even came up here yesterday. But today is Wednesday. Today is Levi's birthday. I made his little birthday sweatshirt, and I sent him to school with some cupcakes. It is 10 o'clock, and they have not called me yet. So I'm hoping that he's good to go. I'm hoping that we have a better rest of the week and he's good to go, but I guess we will see. But it's already 10 o'clock and they haven't called me yet, so that's a good sign. Also, me and Clarence switched the drop off because normally I take Xavier to school and Clarence takes CJ and Levi because they have to be to school at the same time, and Xavier goes to a different school in a different city. So this morning we switched. He took Xavier to school and I took CJ and Levi because Levi tends to respond. I kind of talk to Levi at his level more so than Clarence does. Clarence kind of has a little bit of trouble meeting Levi at his level. I'm a little bit better at it than he is. And so because of that, he thought that maybe he kept having a hard time in school because of how he was dropping him off or the interaction they were having before he dropped him off. So we switched to see if me dropping him off would get a better result. So again, it's already 10 o'clock. They haven't called me yet, so I don't know. We may just end up switching permanently. But we'll see. Anyways, off Levi. So, you guys, I am on the search for, I want a wholesale place in Detroit where I can just go and pick up, like, whatever I need as far as, like, hoodies, sweatshirts, whatever, t-shirts, whatever. I have not been able to find one as of yet. Obviously, there's a million different places I can order online, but I just want somewhere I can go and pick things up, like an Aviva Wholesale, or, you know, I know Charlotte has a couple of places that you can walk in and they have huge warehouses. I'm looking for one of those in Detroit, okay? If you are watching this and you know of something, please drop it down in the comment section. And I'm not talking about somewhere where I can go and get like retail pricing. I want wholesale pricing. I found this place. It's called Apparel Wholesale Design in Warren. I went there today. And they have like 60% of what I'm looking for. So, for example, let's say I get a large order for black t-shirts. I know for a fact I can go there and I can get black t-shirts in any size for $3 or $4, or was it $3? If it's I think the Gildan t-shirts was like $2 actually, like $2.50, something like that. They were real cheap. So I know I can go there and I can get 10 t-shirts for $2 over there in Warren. They have that. They have the black, they have the white, they have the gray, they have a little bit of red, and they have like navy blue. They have that stuff. Black, white, navy blue, and gray. They got tons of that stuff, right? What they don't have is like the pinks, the light pinks, the gold, like this, the more custom colors. They don't have that. But if I need something in black, white, gray, or blue, I know exactly where I'm going. Anyways, today I went in there. It was my first time going in there, and I was looking for an extra large red sweatshirt. They did not have it. They only had large, and they only had like 2X. So they did have another. This is Gildan, but it's a no. This is not Gildan. This is kind of like a soft style. It's comparable to a soft style sweatshirt from Gildan, like a Gildan soft style, but it's not Gildan. It's a different brand, but he basically was like, this is comparable to the Gildan soft style. They're normally $14.99. This is really, really soft. I will say that. But he had like a little Black Friday sale going where if you bought 12, you got them for $9. So I went ahead and I bought 12. This is I needed a red extra large. This is the red extra large that I got. I'm going to embroider this. I have 2 orders I have to do in a red extra large. So I have 2 of these. And I'm going to go ahead and use these sweatshirts, and I just want to see how they embroider, how they, how they feel, how they act. I did ask him, like, is this something that you only doing in November, or if I were to come in here and buy like 20 of these every time I came in, can I get them for $9 every time? And he was like, oh, that's something we could talk about. So obviously negotiating is something that's available up there. So that's cool. So I did buy 12 different sweatshirts. I got 2 in the red extra large. You guys, these are really soft. I do like these. Maybe a little bit better than the Gildan. And like I said, I got them for $9. They're originally $15. And I did buy 12, and I got a bunch of different colors. So most of these are for me. I bought a few for a couple orders I have, but once I got all of the orders I needed to do, I went ahead and bought some for myself. This is an orange one that I bought for myself. I'm going to put something on this. I might do this design that made from more on this orange, but y'all, I don't know. I wish you could feel it through, but they are soft. They're really nice. I do like these. So and he had more colors in this brand. He had way more colors than he had in Gildan in this brand. So I don't know. I might be switching. We'll see. But yeah, and I got a green one. This is like a forest green. This one is like a maroon burgundy color one. So I'm just, like I said, if anybody is in the Detroit metro area and they know of a place that has wholesale pricing where I can go and just pick things up like same day, please let me know in the comment section. I've Googled a few places I'm going to try out this week. I'm just going to go and see. I didn't record. They had a huge warehouse. I didn't record or anything. It was my first time in there. So if I go back, I'll ask them if I can record. I didn't want to record, I don't like recording people's business without their consent, number one, but even like the first time being there, because I feel like when people know who you are, they tend to give you better treatment than they would if you are just a regular Joe on the street. So when I go and shop places, especially the first time, I do not tell people I'm Angel B. I go in there as a regular consumer. I don't pull out my camera. I'm not asking for special treatment because I want to know that if I send people to you, you're going to treat them how you would treat me. I don't want you to treat me better because of who I am. I don't want that. I want regular pricing. It was cool that he told me he would negotiate pricing with me. That lets me know he would negotiate pricing with you. If I sent you there, he would negotiate pricing with you because he did it for me. And he didn't do it for me because he knew who I was. He did it for me because I asked. That's the type of stuff I need to know before I recommend going to places. And so I don't pull out my camera the first time I go somewhere. I don't let people know who I am until I've experienced them as a business, as a normal consumer first. That's how I like to do things. So I didn't record his warehouse or anything like that, but he did have a very large warehouse. There was a lot of multiple different options. So I do plan on going back. But yeah, so today I know I've been talking for like 10 minutes now. So today I'm just going to do orders. I have a video I do need to record. I'm going to try to do that today. Again, they have not called me for Levi yet, so that's a good sign. But I need to try to get as much work done as I can before they do call me, or before 2:30 comes, whichever happens first, because I do still have to leave at 2:30 to go get them from school. But that's what we're doing today. Also, I don't think I showed you guys what I stitched out on, was it Monday? I'm not sure, I can't remember. But I stitched out this Wicked design here. I got it from the design I believe I got from Etsy. But I made this for me. I don't know if you guys, have seen the movie, but the second one, part 2, so Wicked for Good, is coming out on the 22nd or the 21st. something like that, that weekend. And I wanted a sweatshirt to wear because I'm gonna go see it. I think me and Clarence are gonna go. I'm not for sure. I may go by myself, y'all, because Clarence hasn't seen the first one, and I feel like he's not gonna care for the second one because he hasn't even seen the first one. But if you are into it, this sweatshirt is available on my website. I don't have it available in all colors just because I don't think this design will look good in all the colors. I think I have pink, green, white, and black is what you can get it on. But this is too stinking cute. I think it came out cute. This pink glitter, I used the wrong glitter on mine, but I do have the correct one. I just grabbed the wrong one because they weren't labeled, but they are now. But yeah, I'm just going to, I have one of my designs or one of my orders on the embroidery machine now. It's paused because I can't find my microphone. So I paused it so that you guys will be able to hear me. But yep, just working on stuff today. Hey you guys. When I say this week has been a crazy week, it has been a crazy week. I haven't been able to get a whole lot of B-roll content just because it seems like every time I get started working, something happens. I unexpectedly had my niece yesterday, was babysitting my niece. So I didn't get a whole lot of B-roll content. The kids didn't go to school today because they had some dentist appointments. I literally only have about an hour and a half to do maybe 1 or 2 orders, and then I have to leave back out. So yeah. This video probably won't have a whole lot of B-roll like it normally does, just a lot of me talking for the most part, and it's probably gonna be a little bit shorter, but y'all, my goodness. So I have like 5 orders I have to get out between today and tomorrow. Like I said, it's 1:16. I have to leave out of here at 3 o'clock. I am babysitting my niece again today, and I had her up here at the office yesterday for like maybe 20 minutes, and it didn't really go so well. I mean, it went fine, but she tore my office up, okay? She tore my little office up. She got into my little vinyl rolls, and I had vinyl rolls all over the place. So I'm just gonna go home to watch her. But yeah. Tomorrow, I don't see anything happening other than hopefully Levi stays at school all day. So yesterday he did stay at school all day. I know yesterday I was like saying, I don't know if they're going to call me. They did not call me. They did not call me. They said he had a great day yesterday, which was his birthday. He had a great day at school and he stayed the whole day. So I don't know what Clarence be doing. I don't know if he upsets him in the morning, or I'm not really sure, but he seemed to have done a lot better when I dropped him off. So we may very well be switching to me dropping him off and then Clarence dropping off Xavier every morning, which is fine. So I mean, it's not much of a drive. The kids' school is like 5 minutes up the street, around the corner, so it's closer to the house, so that's fine. Xavier's school, we switched him to a different district, so his school is like a 25-minute drive, so that's fine. So with that being said, I'm going to try to get like an order or 2 done before 3 o'clock, and then tomorrow hopefully I don't have anything, nothing comes up. I don't have anything on my calendar, so nothing should come up. Hopefully Levi will stay at school all day, and then I can finish all the orders tomorrow. I was supposed to get a video recorded this week and I did not, so hopefully I can get one recorded tomorrow. I may have to come in here Saturday morning, but yeah, it's been a busy week. So yeah, I'm just gonna work on an order today. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention, I got my other mighty hoop. I ordered another 11 by 13 mighty hoop. So now I have 2 of them. They're the exact same size. This is my favorite size. Even if I'm doing like a smaller design, I do like the bigger hoops just because a lot of what I do is applique, and when I have to tear or rip or cut or whatever the case may be, the applique, when I'm using the larger hoop, it is better for me to be able to kind of just have the space, because my tweezers or my scissors, they stick to the side of the hoop because these are magnetic, and so I don't have that much of a problem when I use the bigger hoop, even if I have a smaller design. The only time I'll go with the smaller hoop is if I have like a youth shirt or something like that, but youth mediums, like mediums will fit on here. Levi's sweater was a youth medium sweater from Walmart, and I was able to fit that on this 11 by 13 hoop as well. So probably anything smaller than that, I would have to use a smaller hoop, but I rarely ever do designs smaller than Levi. I haven't embroidered anything for my niece yet, but she would probably be the only one, and I'm not going to embroider any like clothes for her. I think for Christmas I might embroider her a blanket. Well, I have two nieces. I might embroider both of my nieces some blankets, but even with that, I can still use this with the blanket. So I try to stick around projects that will fit in this hoop because I don't like having to switch the arms on my machine. Like, I'm really considering purchasing another one of these machines because I want to do hats, and I am not switching the hat attachment in and out, in and out. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. That's not happening. So I really think I'm gonna purchase another machine specifically to do hats. And then the tension is different. You got to switch the needles. I want one machine that will do like sweatshirts and t-shirts. Y'all, I just pinched my hand. Sweatshirts and t-shirts. And then I want another machine that will do just hats. So I don't know. I might buy another buy machine for hats because I don't want to switch the attachments out. I just don't feel like it. But yeah, I got my hoops, so I'm about to put the hardware on the hoops. Now, when I'm doing my projects, like my sweatshirts and stuff, I can have one on the machine and I can go ahead and hoop the next one, so I can just pull that one off, pop the second one on, and keep a nice flow going without having to wait for one to get done. I need the hoop, so I'm waiting for it to get done before I can hoop the next one. This will make, you know, my sweatshirts go just a little bit faster. Hey everybody, good morning, good morning. Today is Friday. I think I was here yesterday for like an hour, so I got one order done yesterday. It hasn't gone out yet though. This morning I have five more I have to do today. I think I have one Zodiac, I have a couple Feeling Grinchies. I think this one is a RN and made for more, if I'm not mistaken. I have it all written down, but I got 5 orders I have to get out today. Get done today. So my goal is to get these 5 embroidered, get everything packaged up and taken to the post office. Levi did really well at school on Wednesday, so I'm hoping he does really well at school again today. We had a good morning, so hopefully that translates into having a good day and they do not call me. I need to place a candle thread order as well. I have my book and I do mark, like when I place my orders, I mark what I've ordered, so I don't place double orders. I do need red. I'm about to run out of red. But I wanted to, so I'm basically going to get my glitter colors and I'm going to order thread that matches the glitter colors that I use because I do a lot of tone on tone. And so because of that, I just want to have the colors on hand that match the glitter colors. Like my pinks, my shades are a little off with my thread and my glitter color. So I'm going to try to get all of the shades of pink I have. I have like neon pink and light pink, dark pink, you know, berry, stuff like that. So I want to get all of those glitter colors and place an order for thread that matches all of the glitter that I have to go with the tone on tone type theme. I want to get a couple more like greens and blues as well. So I'm probably going to place a rather large order. I definitely need red and black. I'm almost out of red and black. So I'm going to do that today. I'm going to work on these orders, order my thread, and that's pretty much all I'm doing for today. Literally, you guys, like, most of this vlog is kind of just working with me because I am always working on orders, because you guys just continuously show me so much support, and I appreciate it. If you guys don't really care to have like a work with me vlog every week, maybe I can go to every 2 weeks. Just let me know in the comment section if you like this type of stuff on a weekly basis. I don't want it to like get redundant. But like this week, you guys, I didn't even record a video this week because I had a lot going on with Levi this week. And that's another reason why I wanted to do these vlogs, was to kind of show you like, I'm busy. Okay, I'll be busy. And this is actually kind of like a season where we're not as busy, because it's not even really sports season. Like soccer, does still have soccer, but it's like the off season, so he does a lot of indoor soccer. And then baseball is out of season right now. Zay's playing some other sports, like he did make the basketball team, but that's not his main sport. Like Xavier does travel baseball, where I mean, like next year he got scouted for a new team, and they travel. Okay, I mean, we've already committed to a tournament that he'll be having in, is it North Carolina? It's either North or South Carolina. I'm not sure which one. It's in one of the Carolinas. We've already committed to it. It's some field that's like on an island and surrounded by water. And yeah, I ain't never gotten on a plane to take him to go play baseball. Okay, so we about to get into new territory. Some of the other tournaments he has, they're like hours away. Like there's one tournament I think he has that's like a 2-hour drive, 3-hour drive. Like this team travel. Okay, they travel. And so I'm mentally trying to prepare in these upcoming months, because he starts training in January. So I'll be busy, and it's not even the busy season. Okay, we're not even in the busy season yet. But Levi has been keeping me on my toes. I don't know what's going on with him, but anyways, I said all that to say, like, that's why I was vlogging a lot, because it was just getting really hard trying to keep up with my tutorials. I want to still keep up with my tutorials, obviously, and I do still try to put one out every Thursday, but I do also have a whole lot of other stuff going on behind the scenes, and this is just kind of like a behind the scenes at the office with Angel B type stuff. But lately I've been working on orders a lot, and I appreciate you guys so much for the continued support. I wanted to get a new design out this week, but I just have not had the time. So hopefully I can get one out this next week. I did not do this. This was the first sweatshirt I bought before I even got an embroidery machine. I wanted to buy an embroidered type shirt from somebody else to see if I would even like it. And so I purchased this from somebody else, and I loved the shirt. So I was like, oh, I can do that. And then that was when I bought my embroidery machine. But I do that a lot. Like if I want to get into a craft to see if it's something I would like, I'll purchase it from somebody else first, just to, get it in my hands and see it and touch it and feel it and be like, oh, is this something I would want to do? I'll purchase from somebody first. So that's what I did with embroidery. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and get started working on these orders so I can get them out. I have to leave here as long as they don't call me about Levi. I will be leaving here at 2:30, and I hope to be done with all 5 of these by then. It is 9:05 right now, so I should be able to get done with these 5 sweatshirts by 2:30. So that's what I'll be working on today. All right, you guys, so I wanted to kind of show you how I was finding my glitter colors. I'm sorry, my thread colors. So I lay my book out, and so I can kind of see all the colors, and then I take my glitter. So I'm looking for a thread that matches this like perfectly, so I can get more of a tone on tone. I haven't used lilac. I used the darker purple, but I do want to use my lilac purple. So I needed a thread. These are the purples here. So I just kind of take my glitter and like hold it up against the thread colors and look to see what looks the best. And I think I went with, now I don't remember which one because I already wrote it down. I think it was one of these two I ended up going with. It was somewhere in here. In the camera, also, lilac looks way darker on camera than it is in person. Lilac, like I'm looking at the camera, it looks darker than it looks in person. It was one of these three I ended up writing down. I'm picking, I think it might have been this one, if I'm not mistaken. Or I ordered two just to be sure. I think I ordered these two. But that's kind of how I do it. And then this green, again, on camera, it looks darker. This is a really light green. And so I need to pick one. I like, oh, maybe this one. Or all these greens are so similar. They're so close. Probably this one. I think I'm gonna go with this one. And like I said, I know that this looks lighter than this, but this is actually really close to this color. This one or this one, probably. I'll probably order both. They're $5.50, the spools, so I'll probably end up ordering both. And then once I receive my glitter, I keep saying glitter. Once I receive my thread, I kind of underline it here and put a check next to it. So that lets me know like I have this color in my I have this color in my room already. So I don't need to order this one because I already have it. These ones here, like I have these colors already, so I don't, double order colors. But that's how I do it. All right, you guys, so I got today's orders done. They all came out super cute. These are going in the mail today. Guess who had to get picked up today?
Hi.
But yeah, I'm getting these in the mail now. I'm about to package these up. But yep, I'm about to package these up, get them in the mail. The lighting over here is crazy. Say hi, Levi.
Hi.
But that's all I have for this vlog, y'all. This is Friday. It's 2:30 literally. I have to walk out like right now. But I'm about to get these packaged up, go to the mailbox. I gotta pick up CJ from school, take Zay to basketball practice, pick him up from basketball practice, get dinner on the table. Busy. But thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hype, all that good stuff. Let me know if you guys would prefer weekly vlogs like this, or we can switch to every 2 weeks. We can do that too. That's fine. Just let me know down in the comment section. But until next week, bye guys.